Welcome to Rolling Through Realms, a new actual play podcast. Join us for epic stories, daring adventures, exhilarating battles told through tabletop role-playing games. Listen in as our heroes attempt to uncover a conspiracy at the heart of a world's fair, while navigating the dark and shadowy world of the undead. I'm your Dungeon Master Erik Hurt, and this is Love, Death, and Necromancy. Hello, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Rolling Through Realms, Love, Death, and Necromancy. Last we left off, our party was in a tense exchange with Finch Langtree, who had Vikran's mother at knife point. After a few spells from Sparrow Rose, a Calm Emotions, and a Zone of Truth, we got a few answers about why the party was chasing after them until some blights emerged out of the forest to attack the party. Once they were dispatched, they continued their conversation with Finch, who laid his cards out on the table. He's an undead. They only have so much time before the magic keeping these heightened undead alive wears off, and they turn into dust like Chickadee Douglas. And as he begins to make his way out of the Whistling Woods, he leaves them with an ominous message that the Phoenix is coming. And that is where we left off. He has just told you that you are... that there are other undead who are trying to figure out a way to stop this ticking clock, including this Phoenix character. Finch and Sparrow are making their way out. Do you have any last thing you want to ask before they leave you?
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Phoenix?
Why the obsession with birds?
Because Erik likes birds.
No, that's not the question. That wasn't the question.
Okay, the obsession with birds, that's the question. Lock it in.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
If that's the question, I shoot. No,
We did not say final answer, so it
Wait,
cannot be locked
It was
in.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fair.
you got to do the first question.
Yeah,
I also have a second, less important question afterwards.
that is true.
One final answer. Walk.
I think it's more important.
There are those among our community, the heightened undead, who believe that there is a savior that will lead them to life everlasting. And he has been known as the Phoenix. And where he goes, death is always close to follow. I am not entirely sure of what his plan is, but it is who some of our kind have put their trust into. And if you are dabbling with the Merry Reapers, if you are working with necromancers, we believe that the Phoenix may be trying to find necromancers that might help him find a way to stop this ticking clock. So if you know any necromancers, I would be very, very cautious.
We don't know any necromancers.
I don't. But
Not us.
Go ahead and make
Follow
a
up.
quick
No.
deception roll for me.
While she's
If
doing
she's doing
that,
that,
I'm going. But more important question: are you guys smooching?
Oh, me and Sparrow?
Yeah. Do you guys love each other?
Okay, well that's a little
so
personal.
cute. I remember
So,
my
yes?
first crush.
Okay, I mean, I don't know if it's any of your business, but I mean,
It
kind of is our
Jeopardy
business.
doesn't really kiss and tell.
16.
16, alright.
So, yeah.
Okay, yeah, he believes you.
Nice.
And, yeah, we've smooched once or twice. We'll know it. But unfortunately, we have to be off, and in a flash, they are out into the woods, and they are gone.
Not gonna miss you.
So the night is settling down in the Andalades. And for especially Marin and Vikrin, who have lived your lives here, you know that night is not always the safest in the Andalades. These blights that appeared are just one of the things that call these woods their home. They are much more dangerous things lurking in the Whistling Woods and through the Andalades. So traveling through these parts at night is not always the safest. But, Vikrin, you are in a very known place. You're not too beaten up. A few spells have been cast. Do you want to rest up before you make your next journey?
Alright, well, guys, I obviously have a place to stay here. If we would like to spend the night, I would, however, request that we get up as early as physically possible to leave, because I would like to not stay here longer than we need to, but it will be a safe place for the night.
It's fine with Gertie.
For me, I only need
Your
4
mom's
hours.
hot. She is hot. She's hot. I'm sorry. I agree with you.
I'm glad I wasn't the first one to say it.
Thank you, Anora. We needed that to be said.
Vikrin lowers his head a little bit, puts his fingers like in the middle of his nose and squeezes a little bit.
Don't deny it, Vikrin. I'm just saying.
I mean, you should definitely deny that you think your mom is hot.
That's
That's
fair.
weird.
That's fair.
That's weird.
You knew what I meant.
That's
Karen.
weird.
Is she perhaps
Okay, why don't
available?
No.
it probably has his
She's
dad.
married.
To who?
My dad.
Is your dad hot?
Probably.
You all have to
hot
sleep
people
outside.
always.
Honestly,
Get
Gertie
together.
was already thinking that she was gonna like post up in a tree and like go to bed there.
We
Go
should
sleep in the
probably not mention.
I don't
That's
do well
fine.
down on
We
a
can
bed.
always just. That's probably a better place than being around your family. No offense.
No, inside a
Oh.
home is
Okay.
safer than in the barn.
Okay, then let's go. Don't mention the hotness to moms to their face. That's something you talk about with the friends after.
I did mention in the last episode that I was gonna have Apollo just kind of clock the direction that Finch and Sparrow went off into. Can you just like what direction did they head for like if we need to know later?
They headed southwest.
I probably should have been like, is there any way for us to contact you again?
Yeah.
No,
Is that the area?
other
we're
way.
going?
Southeast.
Meant to
They
head-
headed southeast.
Is that the way we're headed?
Yes, you are actually heading that way first.
I will be looking for them on the train. Thank you for taking note of that. Okay.
That is the direction they are heading as they sort of misty step and magic their way quickly through the woods.
Must be nice to have that many spell slots.
Well,
They're casting my go tomorrow.
Right.
if we're staying here, you guys, I guess, follow me.
Okay.
Okay.
As we're walking over, though, I do want to kind of talk to Anora and just like whenever we get settled in, maybe we can all talk about if there's anything more you might know about all of this necromancy stuff.
Yeah.
If not, no problem. But if anybody's gonna know, it's probably you. And then we'll head to the old Saltham family home.
All right, so you guys head on to your. So describe the sort of village. Is it a hut situation?
It's
Are they
more
a bit...
of small cabins. So they're fairly sturdy buildings, but all of them are like single floor, single family homes.
Gotcha.
Where there's typically enough for like mom, dad, 1 or 2 kids. So we might be a little bit cramped in here, but it is all fairly nice cabin-y type homes.
All right. So as you approach the home, there's your mother, and as promised. Oh, okay. Did you tell him? Are we learning the good word of Hayatia?
Oh boy.
Yeah, sure. I'll learn the good word.
Hayatia to
Hold
you
on,
too.
hold
I
on.
couldn't shake her hand.
You- I appreciate that. You guys don't have to entertain her with this.
I'm gonna go to her and I'm gonna be like, Do you think you could help heal me does Hayatia help heal?
Oh, of
Is she?
course.
Why don't we talk about this in another room? You guys talk about whatever you need to.
Come in. Let's go ahead.
Yes.
And she ushers you all in, and these are cabins built for fearbolgs, and so for most of you, it's oversized. This is a fairly big place, which means the food she's prepared is more than enough to feed you guys. These are fearbolg-sized portions. It's a very insular community, and so that's how they do things. There's not a lot of outsiders that come in, but you're expected to do things a certain way, is sort of the vibe. As you come in, she is telling you these kind of things as much as Vikrin. And actually, let's make a persuasion roll to see if you can cool Mom off the the god talk.
18.
18, she's gonna back off. She does her little spiel. She kind of leaves a little book, just like, if you got some time to do a little perusing, if you feel one with nature, here you go. She kind of backs off, and just sort of lets you guys settle as you guys settle down for the night.
Do you need any help in the kitchen or cleaning up or anything? This is
Oh no, you would just get in my way. Don't worry.
Okay.
Just
I'm happy to help.
She's very particular about the kitchen, which
I
is
just try to
understandable. She likes to take very good care of her things.
Always told to help.
so as that's happening, your dad walks in and
is he hot?
Yeah, which one is he?
Roll for hot.
Roll for
I literally was
Roll
about to
for
say roll
hotness.
for hotness.
Nat 1, he's gonna go.
That's a lot.
Actually, it was a 2.
Two.
No. Two
But,
hot people always end up together.
I think
Mom's
it's kinda
hot,
sweet.
Dad. It's a classic sort of sitcom situation. It's like it's honeymooners. It's
Yeah.
that classic thing.
Hot wife with a big balding man.
Yeah.
Also, you could be hot
Um,
if you're into that.
It's like
Yeah,
Adam
yeah.
Everybody
Sandler
has
married
interest
to
in
Selma
something.
Hayek.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Adam's good looking, but it's like
Yeah, it's that classic
Yeah.
dynamic. But your dad comes in. That was quick.
Actually, we thankfully showed up and saved Mom, who had a knife in her back. Would have been nice if you were there to help her.
Who had a knife? Was it like a Goliath or?
His name was Finch Langtree.
Okay, well, I don't know. Is he like a tree guy?
No,
Was he bigger than you?
no,
Was he bigger than Mom?
no.
She was fine.
As you can all tell, I love being home for
No.
certain reasons.
Her faith, clearly. Thank Hayatia.
She physically shot him with an arrow, and I cast
I
a
got it
spell
back.
so that he physically could not move, and that is what saved her.
May Hayatia's light guide those arrows straight and true.
I think
Thank you very much.
It was her skills from training for many years.
So, what all brings you to our humble village?
Well, originally we were following Finch to reconvene with them for payment for a job that we did.
Oh, you worked with this guy who was threatening our mom. Being in the outside world seems to be going great.
To be fair,
Real great people you're working
I
with.
cast Cold Person.
I was gonna say, I don't mean to interrupt this family dispute. He didn't want to work with him. I did try to force them
Oh, that's a
to
17.
work with him.
Your dad just like, come on now. Come on now.
You know, you would think I'm back and I've been here for, I look at what is not a watch on an arm, 35 seconds.
You try and do like a shadow with like a sundial with your arm.
And immediately you're just picking and starting something for no reason.
Hey, I thought you were out in the world, and here you are, back home.
Don't worry, we'll be gone in the morning.
Thank you for letting
my
us
room is
stay
this
here.
way.
All right,
Very
so
kind of you.
you guys go again. You know, it's a Fearbolg sort of place, pretty spacious. even with 5 of you, you guys fit pretty comfortably.
Oh, I'm up in the ceiling.
You're not dealing with this at all?
No, I've just been watching everything, but like when I very first came in, I said, I'm just going to go up to the top and just like...
Do you follow them into the room?
Yeah, I think so. If there's a way for me to get over there.
So you guys make your way into this room.
But I'm still up in the ceiling.
All right, so it's the 4 of you and Spider-Man.
It's like part of like Gertie. That's who she is. She likes to be in high places.
Do you have any conversations that you feel like you need to have before you make your next moves in the morning?
Necromancer stuff, for sure. Okay, Anora, now that we're here, I take out like a notebook and get ready to write stuff down and just say, do you know anything about any of the stuff that Finch was saying?
All right, so before you go ahead and make an Arcana check, and we'll see kind of where the knowledge is at.
Yep.
Well, my con is a +6, so
Nice.
Ooh.
That's 22.
22.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you guys settle down, and I think we've had a little bit of that conversation about like necromancers in Caesarius.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's very underground. It's very looked down upon. They are being hunted by the state. I think everybody was generally kind of cool about it. So, you know, I don't think there was too much whatever tension in the group.
Can I
Don't understand any of it.
Can I think back and know, like, are my parents shitheads about this?
They probably would be.
Yeah, I mean, especially as
I'm getting a real big
clerics,
vibe that they would be.
Yeah, they definitely would be.
Okay.
I think for you, just to be against your parents, you would be all for supporting it.
Yeah.
So with that 22, you think back to your lessons with Talimir and what you have been working on in that time and what Talimir has talked to you about and what a lot of his goals are with necromancy is finding sort of humane ways to kind of do things that maybe, might not be great for, your living population. And that's been a lot of what the work is. It's like, okay, there's this, dangerous sort of mine that you have to get into. Well, rather than sending, these workers, maybe we can use these undead and they can do that work. And it's maybe not great for them, but a lot of what you've done, it's the way, Finch described your typical undead. They don't really have a consciousness. They're sort of just these kind of tools. And so it's like, okay, well, we've got these corpses. They're not really doing much. Let's get them to work. And that's a lot of what you've done. But at the same time, there has been these other experiments you've done where he has looked at kind of pushing some of these boundaries. And what can we do? And what kind of sentience can we do? Because if we can get these undead with a bit more sentience and a bit more autonomy, they can do more complicated tasks and not just this sort of grunt work of what like a zombie would be capable of. And so you have seen him trying to push those boundaries. And in Alburing, there are people who are kind of asking those questions of what can we do with the undead. And there are some shady necromancers who it's like, I want an army. I want, to use these corpses as my own personal, slaves, my own army, my bodyguards, what have you. That's not really Talimir's sort of frequency. And most of the necromancers you operate with are kind of in that same sort of school. We're honestly just trying to do things to help people. And if we can get people on a higher function, well, hey, that's great for everybody. Those kind of goals, if Iwerks Fuller has really done this and made Finch Langtree as sentient as anybody, he has done far beyond what Talimir and any of the necromancers that you have worked with has been able to accomplish. This is work that you know they are pushing towards, but not close to what you've been able to actually do yet. So that is what you relay. So yes, there are definitely necromancers working on this. You had no idea anybody had made this kind of progress in making a fully sentient undead being.
Like, it's almost impossible, essentially, but they, achieved it. Is that kind of the vibe?
I mean, it's like you guys were working on a telegraph, and you just found out somebody had put a satellite into space.
Oh, okay.
That is sort of the leap that iWorks Fuller has seemingly made.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a huge leap forward.
Not too dissimilar to us artificers. When Elias Heron says he has a perpetual energy machine, something all of us have been chasing and seemed near impossible, and all of a sudden, here it is.
Yeah.
And now, it seems we have the same situation with this necromancy.
Interesting. Do you think Talimir would know iWorks Fuller?
So, with Alburing being sort of this hotbed of necromancers, you already know iWorks Fuller was from Alburing. According to Finch and Sparrow, he is a necromancer. There's pretty good odds.
Okay.
Alburing is where Harrison Scott and the Merry Reapers have directed you. You have a contact waiting for you down there to do a job for the Merry Reapers if you are interested. So that is happening the next evening.
And that's where Anora's from.
And that is where Anora's from. That is where Talimir is.
Okay.
So if you want to get down to Alburing, have time to talk to him before jumping on that job, if you want to do it, which you have been paid to do, you can do that. If you want to make any stops, it would have to be quick, but the more stops you make, the less time you would have with Talimir and to prepare yourself for this job.
I'm fine with not making any stops.
Yeah, I don't have any stuff.
I'm fine as well.
I think Gertie would be fine as well. She's been sending letters to her
Yep.
parents. She's been sending off her publishing work. She doesn't
Alright.
have to stop by necessarily.
You guys settle down for the night. Everybody takes a long rest. We're all back to full. All of our spell slots have returned. And we get up early
neither.
the next morning to make our way to the train. Elias Heron has built this train through Caesarius. It works kind of like a big monorail. There are a couple trains that go through throughout the day, hitting your big cities as you stop. And there is a train station near the Whistling Woods. Now you're in the Andalades during the day. It's a much brighter, kind of safer experience where there are, these kind of friendly creatures that inhabit these woods as you make your way to the station and hop on the train. You are in this very Art Deco style steam-powered train. It's very sleek. It's this big steel, glowing, glittering, just incredible piece of machinery that none of you had ever seen before. That obviously fits in with Heron Hill and this city that's been designed. And as you settle down and a cart comes through and they offer, we got a sneeze coming. As you settle down and there's snacks and drinks and service as you make your way through. Just a couple gold pieces to travel for each of you. You've made more than enough to cover your expenses on this train as you head to the southernmost tip of Caesarius, to Alburing. which is a small island off the coast. So as you make your way, you go through these different cities, and as you pass, and as you spend even just this couple days in Heron Hill, it's such a stark contrast to what you had seen in Heron Hill. These glittering golden buildings, so much larger than even in Corvering as you pass through the capital. Now, Corvering, it's a sprawling cityscape, but it's stone and wood. It is not the brass and steel and iron that you saw in Heron Hill. And all of a sudden, this capital city that always seemed so grand, it's almost a little lacking in comparison as it passes by you on this trip. And you make your way to the southernmost coast of Casarius and hop aboard a ferry that takes you into the island city of Alburing, the home of Anora.
Anora, you're
Islands.
home.
I was just here.
Just a few days. It was about a 9-hour ride all told to get you from the Whistling Woods down into Alburing. So you're looking early afternoon, probably around 2 or 3 in the afternoon as you arrive into Anora's hometown, and you find your way into this very kind of Mediterranean style city. It's in the islands, it's in the sea. It has that kind of vibe, a lot of stucco, a lot of just sort of like Spanish style roofing. That's the vibe that you find in this city. And as people walk through the city, you see a lot of flowing robes, a lot of bright colors, a lot of white, a lot of crimson, and it's all flowing garments and flowing robes and scarves and headdresses as people make their way through the bazaars and through the town. And this train station that pulls in, oh no, wait, no, the ferry stopped.
Yeah, we're on the ferry.
You're coming off of the ferry, and so as this train station, it has been untouched by the sort of modernization of Elias Heron. This is still Alburing as it always has been. And you, there are these exotic smells and all of these incredible garments and textiles being traded. You see potions and tonics and tinctures being passed back and forth as people barter for these different goods. And you are in Alburing, and you are looking for Talimir. Is that what we want to make our first stop?
I think so, yeah.
Because what was the other stop? Iworks?
We want
Well,
The factory?
the factory and our
there's
contact
some contact
here.
we don't know the name of.
That's right.
No,
Okay.
we do know the
Oh,
name.
I
just
thought we
forgot what it
didn't.
Yeah, so no, you don't know the name.
Yeah,
of
it
the
was
Oh,
just
I
a
think so, we did.
contact.
But the
No, he
contact, you
has
know where
the
to
name, we
find
don't
him.
know.
Where
Yeah.
where you find him is in that dock, and so where the
Gotcha.
ferry came in, that is where you are going.
Did they say when? Was there a time frame to find the contact?
Yes, so it's in the evening. We're talking about 7-8 p.m.
So we have a few hours.
You have a
few
few
Then, yeah,
hours
we can go to Talimir
to
first.
have these conversations.
And I can get us there, especially since Anora will know the way.
Yeah,
I
she
can get
knows
us,
the name way super
Yeah.
fast.
And so where you're at, this port in Alburing, affectionately known as the last port in Casarius, as this is the sort of southernmost part of the country. And you make your way, and Anora, obviously, you know exactly where to go, and you make your way to the Necromancer's Guild. And the Necromancer's Guild exists beneath the wreckage of a great wooden ship known as the Tuesday Corraldo, which has since been converted into an opera house that exists within Alburing.
That's
It
so
is
cool.
this beautiful, ornate theater that was built within this opera house, or in this wreckage of this ship. As you make your way to the Tuesday Corraldo, again, Anora knows exactly where to go. With Gertie, you make your way there in very quick time. Anora has to slow herself down, still trying
So
to get
fast,
used
'cause
to
I'm fast as fuck.
this increased speed from her leg enhancement. And you enter into the Necromancer's Guild, where you know Talimir's workshop to be. And they're underneath the Tuesday Corraldo in this cave system off this cliff where the wreckage is situated, looking out over into the bay. You climb your way down and enter into the guild, where there are a number of different workshops and caverns and different places where the art of necromancy is practiced in secret. And you enter into Talimir's workshop. And as you enter in, you see him with that little hand that you left him working on, Manny, underneath a bell jar. And as you enter in, Talimir is alight with excitement. Anora, you've already come back. Tell me, I need to hear everything about your time in Heron Hill. Tell me, come in. Who are these folks?
These are my new friends.
All right, okay. And he pulls you in close. Can they be trusted?
So far they have
All
been.
right, so you don't want to kill him?
No.
Okay. All right. Cool. What?
Touchdown.
Everybody, come on in. Just make yourselves at home. All right, you just
Do
say
you
the
want
word,
me to shoot him?
and we'll
Just say the word and I'll
we'll
shoot
do what we
him.
need to do.
That's what, I can hear that, so
Conversations.
Yes.
I've already shot one. I'll do it
Yes.
again.
All right.
Percy will tap on your leg twice.
Yeah.
So it seems like you've had quite the journey in a couple days. Tell me everything.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. We found out something about necromancy that I think you will enjoy.
Oh, about necromancy at the World's Fair?
Not at the World's Fair, but we met someone at the World's Fair.
Fascinating.
Well, first, do you know anything about Iworks Fuller?
Iworks Fuller, of course. Oh gosh, no, in the town, just, well, I mean, how much do you know about Valiant?
Who?
Valiant, it was the town where the factory was.
Oh.
The explosion.
I mean, not too much.
Do we know?
Oh, well,
Do we know any of
Should I roll history?
you would have been quite young at the time. That's
Yeah.
so.
Can I roll?
Yeah, can we roll history?
Well,
to
he's
know?
gonna just
Oh,
lay it
okay,
on.
Okay.
You don't
cool.
need to worry about this.
Sweet.
No. Oh my goodness, Iworks Fuller. Now, I mean, that's a name I haven't heard in a number of years. Last I knew, he had passed away. So.
Well, who?
Let
Buddy,
me-
do we got news for you?
So Iworks Artificing, they ran a factory just north of here in a town called Valiant. It was a huge operation. And Iworks, and he had a partner, Elias Heron, the guy at the World's Fair. He had left to kind of do his own thing, and pretty shortly after, the entire factory exploded. And Iworks Fuller presumably died in the factory explosion, and all of Valiant has just been kind of a wasteland ever since. They never rebuilt it afterwards. And so that's the last really anybody talked about Iworks Fuller. Did Elias Heron, I mean, they were business partners? Did they have some kind of memorial to him or something like that?
In a way.
Well, as far as
He-
we know, Iworks Fuller is still alive,
Iworks Fuller is alive? Well, that's
In-
fascinating.
and he's a necromancer.
Oh, how delicious! How incredible! He was always so gifted, that one, but societal pressures and all, he never really threw himself into the art. But I believe he could have done incredible things, and you're telling me he did?
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
But wait, there's more?
He has found a way to bring someone back to life for way longer than we've ever been able to.
He's gonna make a con save real quick. I'm gonna do this in front of the table. He rolls a 12. He throws up, but doesn't pass out.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
A lot of information at once, where his mind is reeling.
Do you have
that
emotions?
someone he believed was just a prodigy in the art
I don't think so.
is not only still alive, but practiced and is living up to that potential. And I assume you continue to tell him everything about Finch, about Chickadee, about the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so lay it all out. 4-year timeline, fully sentient. He really did it. They were really able to do it. 4 whole years, from 24 hours to 4 years, and fully conscious, sentient, proper human flesh and blood being.
You can even shoot him.
No blood, I don't think.
Well, did blood come out when I shot him? What happened when I shot him?
Well,
Whenever
no,
I grabbed the arrow out of
No
his
blood.
No blood, because remember whenever I shot him, stuff happened.
So as he explained,
I
kind of
grabbed him.
magic is keeping him alive. So they don't eat, they don't drink,
Sleep.
there's not blood, so it's just this magical essence that is keeping him alive. So no blood.
A hole.
It's just a hole that's going to be there.
Interesting.
So he is in absolute shock at this news. And kind of how I described earlier, it's this light years ahead. Like, maybe a week, maybe a month, 4 years? Like, maybe some basic English, fully sentient, is a huge
Making their own
advance.
And that's
decisions.
so much further ahead than anyone in this area that you're in, this guild area that you're
Yeah,
part
I mean,
of.
the best I've been able to do is Manny here, but all of his sentience only wants him to be suicidal. He keeps trying to kill himself, and so that's why he's in the jar. So that's about as far as we've gotten here. The fact that I can't believe it. So what are we gonna do? Are we helping them? Tell me everything.
I don't know.
What can you tell us about the Merry Reapers?
Have you heard of
Oh,
them?
they're after you, aren't they? I hoped you could avoid them. Oh no! All right, everybody.
They're not
Okay,
after-
ring the alarms.
No,
Ring the alarms.
Whole person.
Hold person.
Do you actually cast whole person?
No, of course not.
Okay.
I'm trying
It's
to
like,
call
okay.
him.
hold on, no, nothing like that.
All right.
They-
Tell me what your interactions with the Merry Reapers was like.
They gave us money.
Oh,
I didn't take it. I
Are
gave
you
my money
kidding?
away. And they said,
2,500
come
gold
here
pieces.
for a contact, but we haven't done anything.
well, they're gonna. If
They don't know anybody involved as a necromancer.
okay, that's
Yeah.
or
at least
knows
that's a relief.
anything about
I'm really good about lying about
Yeah,
it.
she likes mushrooms.
I mean,
That's
they only
what-
paid
I'm a
us
mushroom
2,500
dancer.
gold pieces. You give us
Yeah,
3,000.
do you know anything about mushrooms? We
We be the
need all the
people of
help.
needs.
No.
all right. I'll start pulling the books. Is that the story we're going with?
I feel like I gotta know a lot about mushrooms.
I feel like my nature should know.
Yeah,
we should
yeah,
know
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
about mushrooms.
All right.
I feel like I can bullshit my way through
yeah.
some mushrooms.
I think
So
that's
we've
fair.
been helping her
Yeah,
on the,
yeah.
on
Brush
the
up on her mushroom.
train.
When you were on the train,
We
it was
were
just like,
teaching
okay,
about mushrooms.
these are like.
We're
like
trying to
drawing
draw.
mushrooms.
So this is putting them in your book.
Flashcards.
Yeah.
I love
Flashcards.
that. I love that.
What is this? What is this?
Oh God, the Merry Reapers. So, we've done a pretty good job of keeping them out of Alburing as best as we can, but they are after necromancers and the undead. They are working for Anspa Cassowary to rid Cassarius of everything we do. We cannot trust them. We cannot work with them. They will put us back so far if they have their way. If they know that you are a necromancer, they will kill you on the spot. no questions asked.
Good thing she's a mushroom mancer.
The fact that you were able to get away with a lie is why you are standing here now.
To be fair, they never asked.
That's true.
And
It was
you
someone
are
else that asked.
Lucky for it. So you had gotten that lie off with
Finn.
Bartlesby Bucklesbrook.
Yeah.
And he was in there with you, and so he had kind of given Harrison Scott the lowdown on what you guys were about.
Yeah, because when she went, I'm a necromancer, and then we were like, wait,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
mushroom mancer.
Yeah, not everybody outside of Alburing is as cool about necromancers as they are here. If you're out in the world saying that you're a necromancer, maybe I probably should have said something before you headed out.
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
that is
keep that
something
one
you
a
should
little under
tell
lock
someone
and key.
immediately. Just
So what he is saying is that these Merry Reapers would obviously be after the undead, after necromancers. But what Finch and Sparrow also told you is that there are undead after necromancers and after other people. And so there's just a lot of violence all around.
Okay, I have a couple of questions. Do we recognize the name that he said to us? They're working with... You said they're working with...
some guy.
And then gave us a name.
Oh, Bartlesby Bucklesbrook?
No, it was a different name. You
Is
just
it the
said
name of the guy who interviewed us with the Ravens?
Oh, Harrison Scott.
No,
Yeah,
you
no.
said a different name. I thought it was
Cassowary.
a P name.
Cassowary.
Oh, Anspaw Cassowary. He is...
Cassowary.
I believe we talked about that before. He is the ruler of Cassarius.
That's right.
Gotcha.
They
Yes.
are the ruling
That's right.
class.
Yes.
That's right.
right.
Well, they are the ruling family. He
Yeah,
is
the Cassowaries. Yeah.
the Cassowaries, and if you remember, they are deeply religious.
Yes.
There is a sort of pantheon church, and Anspaw Cassowary, as the generations have gone on, has led this sort of crusade against necromancy and the undead.
Yeah.
He believes it is an absolute unnatural force that has no place in his kingdom.
So, my next question then is, when they interviewed us, as we were leaving, one of the men who interviewed us had multiple ravens flying with him. Does that mean anything to you?
Theories, rumors, it's hard to say for sure, but it's possible that the Merry Reapers work with the Raven Queen.
Have I heard of the
Yeah.
Raven?
Can we do it?
What do I know about that?
Yeah.
If you want to go ahead and make some religion checks for me.
Absolutely.
Can all of us?
And I'm going to
or
roll a religion check for Talimir as
can we
well.
all roll religion?
Oh god, I have +4 to religion.
Eric.
Yes, everybody can roll.
Aram, why do you know
Well,
about
that's
religion?
0. Let's go.
Nat 20.
Oh!
Only a 6.
Why?
I got a 19 though.
Why does Aram know about religion?
I have it.
Okay, I mean, nat 20 is
Yeah,
a nat
nat
20.
20.
Is a nat 20.
So, as Talimir mentions the Raven Queen, Umberdale is very close to Corvering. You're near the capital, and you would be pretty familiar with the sort of church and the pantheon and the religion of Cassarius. And one of these patrons is the Raven Queen, the goddess of death. And connecting some of these dots, there are these ravens that work with the Merry Reapers, and if it's all connected, these necromancers are bringing undead back to life. These are people who belong to the Raven Queen. The dead fall under her domain, and these necromancers are pulling them out of her domain, back into the waking world. And what the Merry Reapers are there to do is put them back in their place and give them back over to the Raven Queen.
I only have one more question, and if anybody else has anything else, we can throw them out there. Do you know anything about the Phoenix Rising?
I was going to ask that.
It sounded like it's almost like a religion that some necromancers are following.
The savior, the Phoenix.
Yeah, that kind of.
He's trying.
Explain
Yeah.
what Finch told us about them.
Well, I have to say, is it these undead that you came in contact with? Is it part of their deal?
I don't know if it was necessarily part of their deal. They said, as a warning, the Phoenix
is coming.
But it sounded almost like they were a merchant of death.
Well, so what he told you is that these other undead, like Finch, like Chickadee, they believe that the Phoenix is going to find a way for them to be full
to
human
stop
beings.
the ticking time.
From ashes
But
to
he
new
also
life.
said wherever they go, death follows.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, he is very much in his search for this kind of thing. He is killing anybody in his path.
Right.
He does not know about this. He
Okay.
is seemingly unfamiliar with the concept of the Phoenix. He does not know about these undead.
Gotcha.
And so he does not really know about that kind of that news has not made its way down.
Okay. Well, hey, now you know.
Okay, so do you warn him about the Phoenix being after necromancers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna also warn him that, because he said the Merry Reapers are not here yet, I'm gonna say they have a contact, at minimum, here already.
Gonna be at the ferry station tonight.
Yeah.
So,
What are they attempting to
I have no idea.
we don't know.
what have the Merry Reapers sent you here to do?
To meet
exactly?
with the contact and figure out what they want us to do.
Yeah. That's as far as we got was meet
all we
with
got.
the contact.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So we
I
actually-
want to give you a heads up and make sure you get word to the other necromancers that they are here.
At least one person.
At least
We don't,
one. But we don't know why yet.
We don't exactly know what they're trying to do or
Yeah.
what they expect to
Well-
be done, but
Or from us or anything.
I appreciate that greatly, and I appreciate you bringing Anora back after this ordeal safe and sound. You are going to stay here, obviously, right?
I don't think I can.
What do you mean you can't?
I have things to do.
But are you listening to what I thought? You came back here so we can batten down the hatches so we can be safe. We don't have to deal with this. We have to be on guard.
We came here to warn you, to warn the other necromancers.
Okay, and you're one of those necromancers, so
No, she's a mushroom mancer.
okay, no, she's not. And you're not going to go deal with the Merry Reapers. You're not going to face them head on. You're not going to fight these people.
Oh, I don't think we said anything about fighting.
Okay, well, what's the strategy? What's the plan?
Figure out what they want. Otherwise, we can't stop it.
So you're going to meet with them?
They gave us money.
You're going to go, hold on,
Look out this.
you're going to work for them?
Look at this sick new leg I got.
He's pretty impressed.
she's fast as fuck.
I'm fast
boy.
as fuck.
Who's fast as fuck and rich as fuck?
Yeah, so
Yeah, I think we just kind of want to meet with them right now and see what their plans are. Maybe if we can do that,
We can have someone on the inside.
I
Yeah.
also didn't realize it was this serious.
I know.
also fair.
I'm sorry for not preparing you better for what the stakes were, but frankly, I just thought you were going to look at some neat buildings and maybe eat some fried foods.
That's what I thought I was doing too.
Instead,
wish
we
we
fought a
were.
bunch of stuff.
Okay, well,
In exchange for being free, I think at minimum we have to meet. With
They
their
were going to keep
Oh, I was
us
gonna meet with
if we
them.
didn't agree to meet with this contact.
all right, I will do my best to keep everybody here safe and get the word out to necromancers here and across the bay. Just be safe.
Yeah.
And is there anything else you want to ask Talimir before you make your way back to the last port?
I think I thought of something and then I forgot it. So
I hate
no,
when that happens.
I hate it. I think
Um,
yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right, so you have this big conversation with Talimir, and you guys are heading towards the last port.
Yep.
Is the ravens like? And I'm not asking this. I'm just kind of thinking this after the discussion. Are the ravens like a visual contract of like hunting down these undead? And once one of those undead are gone or sent back, that's why those ravens disappear as like a count of how many they're looking for.
That's a very good thought.
Like
No, because Finch said there were a bunch more, and there was like 4 ravens that we seen.
well,
left.
maybe that's all that's on their contract right
I
now.
know.
This is
Yeah.
what we're
Yeah.
searching for. Are the ones who are living the longest?
Or yeah, like maybe they
Could be.
each of them gets assigned a set
Of
of
undead.
undead to bring back to
The raven.
the Raven Queen.
Could be.
Yeah.
And as they bring one back, a raven falls off. So it's like a reverse tally system.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, this contract has been done and cleaned. This is how you keep track.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Or maybe they're like, that raven and that undead are like inexplicably like tied. So they kind of even help like hunt down where these undead are. Like have a sense. Because do we know if it's like a soul? Like do the undead come back with a soul? Like is that in this world? Like
Oh yeah. There's a lot of questions
We
about
don't
that.
know
Yeah.
anything. I feel like
maybe
the
that's what
mushroom answer would know.
that's what
Hey,
the raven is.
we changed our mind. We have a lot more questions.
Actually, hold on.
So
Oh wait, there's more.
remember, his knowledge about what these
Yeah.
advanced
Yeah.
undead, it's
It's
a
not-
very
Yeah.
hard kind of
That
ceiling.
would have been a better
Yeah.
question for Finch.
Or like even like the
Man,
raven.
these are
queen.
obviously big questions for Iwerks Fuller.
I work Fuller.
Okay, so new plan. If we ever see Finch again, we can kill him and see if a raven goes away and see if there's only 3 ravens.
That's certainly
That's
one way
the
to do it.
plan.
Because no
You
one,
have to have a theory. You have to test the theory.
well,
think
no
we
one
can
had
ask
to.
him.
No one had
that's
to.
another plan.
No one had to kill Chickadee for Raven
The
to fall
chickadee
away.
died.
That's what I mean. Like he's gone, but
Yeah.
it didn't have to like
But how?
a
but-
Mary Reaper didn't have to kill
Well,
Chickadee.
yeah.
Yeah, but it
Just
could have just been like,
Testing a theory.
and you kind of got
Died.
lucky with that one.
I know.
You
No, that's
know.
what I'm saying.
He
like,
just ran out of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just ran out of time,
That's
so then
just
it got
interesting.
returned. No, you're not wrong.
Fair.
I know
That's
Vikrin would love to kill Finch. I'm sure.
He's not the only one at this point.
So as you guys make your way to the last port and you debate these different ideas about
How
what
is it going to kill him?
could possibly be
But
going
it is a
on
theory.
with the Merry Reapers, with the undead, what's keeping them alive, what can we do next? How are we going to deal with the Raven Queen? You make your way to the last port, and as you get back to the port, you see it even more bustling than as you arrive to the city, even as the evening begins to approach and the sun begins to set. You see them prepare these different ships out onto the port. And Anora, how could you forget, I guess, with the World's Fair happening, it's about to be the day of the Tortoise King. It's tomorrow.
What? How could I forget?
And the Tortoise King's regatta is tomorrow.
How could I forget?
What is that?
What's Anora? What is that?
It is.
The Tortoise King Regatta is an annual. Imagine Anora saying this. The Tortoise King Regatta is an annual ship race.
I love ship races.
That.
Do you have a ship I could drive?
I have no ship.
That
Do you think we could
happens-
buy a ship for 25,000 gold or 2,500 gold?
Maybe.
Hey, whoa, whoa, wait,
Okay,
come on
sorry,
now.
sorry.
It
whatever.
happens around the island city of Alburing.
How
It is.
fun.
It wraps around, and because we know the tortoises are what inspired the early necromancers to practice the art. They would bury themselves in the sand, come back in the spring,
That's right.
seemingly brought back to life. And every year is crowned the king of the tortoises. And in the Tortoise King's honor is a ship race. And so you see all of these ships being prepared for a big race to happen in the morning. But off to the side, you see the working vessels, the barges bringing in different goods to Alburing. And you see off in the shadows a tall figure, and you hear a caw of a raven that gets your attention. Do you all approach?
I guess.
Can I call back and see what happens?
Yeah, who's got a good raven impersonation?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to give a caw, you get a caw back.
Let's see what happens. 14. If it's nature, that's a 19.
Okay, you avoid saying a slur, so.
What? Okay, what if I want to slay?
I did not know that was the stakes.
I did not know that it was like the.
I thought it was just gonna be, does it sound close to like a caw? Damn.
You don't offend its mother.
But yeah,
Oh
so
my God.
it,
Well, I am the one that noticed them last time, so it makes sense that I could talk to him now.
it calls back to you. Do you all approach?
I feel like they've been following us.
They probably have.
I feel like we probably
We
should.
probably
yeah.
should.
All right,
Yeah.
so off in this shadow as you near, there is a very sharply dressed Aarakocra. And
How hot? No.
Honestly, for
Pretty
real.
hot.
For an Aarakocra,
Right.
I'm gonna tell you, he's looking pretty sharp,
Hell yeah.
and he is smoking a cigarette, and
Hot.
fully black feathers. He is. I mean, he's a
yeah.
raven Aarakocra,
Oh,
heck
with
yeah.
2 ravens
Don't
perched
smoke, kids, but that's
on
hot.
his shoulders.
Only hot
Um,
people can smoke.
And he says, I believe my associates, if they are correct, I believe you're looking for me. You've been sent here by the Merry Reapers, of course.
You're the most charismatic, aren't you?
I guess. Yes, that is us.
There's a job to be done. I know the payment's already been settled. Are you prepared for the details?
Yeah, and I kind of have Apollo because he is ravens. I have Apollo on my shoulder, and
Yeah, the birds are kind of eyeing each other.
yeah, Apollo's even kind of like ruffling up, being like,
Yeah.
"What?"
Puffing out his chest.
Yeah, he's
So
all puffing out his chest. And I've also, like, just slowly again, to make eye contact with him, I have also climbed on Vivian again.
Yeah. In one motion,
So
I kind of like
yeah.
lean
Yeah,
down.
we have
The
it, like,
birdie's
worked out.
on your shoulder and her bird is on her shoulder.
Yeah, so my
Okay.
birds are a little higher than his bird.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd lift her onto my shoulder.
Yeah.
So
It's also like a show of power of, like, this is the group. We got strong people, like, yeah.
to attempt to one-up you, he he takes a drag on his cigarette, lights another, hands them to both the birds, and now the ravens are smoking on his shoulders.
Oh my God.
Sir, I will be fine with you poisoning yourself with that smoke.
No.
Not the bird.
No,
They have
no. Make
Those
your
innocent birds.
make your
innocent
no,
birds.
no. Make your steel defender make her bird a cocktail.
Yes! Yes!
Okay.
Oh gosh.
I message him, like, he loves a gin and tonic.
He makes he just with 2 little shot glasses.
And do we have any of the plant left? Because he would love that.
I just want. I'll stand there and hold it for him to drink.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So my
They're
bird is now
smoking.
drinking
Her
a
birds
gin
is
and
doing
tonic.
some gin and tonic.
So what's the deal, you guys?
Yeah, so what's going on? What's your name, by the way?
my name is Algonquin Ravingston. I work
cool name.
with. Thank you. It is. I work with the Merry Reapers, as I imagine you could surmise. We have intel that there is going to be some undead activity happening here shortly. There is on one of these barges A grisly shipment.
Bears?
Oh.
Good.
Lord.
What are bears doing
Undead
here?
bears.
Undead bears? That is grisly.
It would be.
I
But
don't know, man. That'd be kind of cool.
That would
Would they be no fur? Because they probably...
if there
It'd be
were...
like mangy.
If
Yeah.
there were the bears, unfortunately, they would be undead bears. These are apparently hacked and chopped up body parts that are, for whatever reason, being shipped here. We are not sure to who or from who,
Oh, that's a relief.
but
bears.
our scouts were able to spot this shipment, and we know that somebody has been made aware and is trying to steal it. To what end, we're unsure. What we are tasking you with is finding out who is trying to steal it, stop them, and figure out why. We want you to take him alive if you can, because we're looking for answers.
How do you know it's a man?
Well, let's be honest, it's 99% of the time it's going to be a man.
That's what our
Only men
intel
do
has
things.
described. He is a elvish man, rather stocky, well built, very broad, has brown hair. That's what we know. That's who you're looking for.
I'm not going to ask him the question. I'm going to ask it when we leave.
But that's who you need to keep an eye out for. He is likely wearing black robes.
Do we know
Okay.
what
Oh,
ship?
the necromancer is wearing black robes. Okay.
you-
Crazy.
Nor are you
Yeah.
wearing black robes?
Yes.
No,
Oh no, they're like red.
They're like
They're like
burgundy.
red, like deep purple
Um,
burgundy, right?
No, the ship
funny.
is due to come in about 15 minutes.
We'll have time to prepare.
And that is when things will potentially go down. We need you to look after the ship, find the package, stop the person stealing it. Is it understood?
Understood.
Yeah,
We could do that.
we got you.
Because we were tasked with stealing something. And we failed. And we basically stopped it from being stolen. So we have experience in
Don't
this
say any of
department.
that.
We're ready.
That's a horrible
I
thing
love
to
that.
We're ready.
No, I love that.
Well,
Genius.
I can understand why you were hired for this job.
Exactly. Experience.
Our scouts will be able to track your progress, and we will be able to find you. Best of luck. And he dramatically goes back into the shadows.
Perception check to see where he goes.
Yeah, is he just
Like-
standing like...
Yeah,
Yeah.
is he just
Yeah.
up against
He's
the
like
wall?
3
Yeah,
feet
can
back.
we all just like perception to be like,
Wait,
okay.
we should still be able to see the cigarettes smoking.
He runs into a
Inverse.
corner.
Yeah,
and
you
it's
see,
Yeah,
you see
I was
these
like-
two glows just where his
Hey,
shoulders
by the way,
are.
I'm
We
gonna
can
say, yeah, we
still
can see the
see
cigarettes. You
you.
should probably put those out if
Yeah.
you're trying to be sneaky.
Oh, do you have any other questions? Okay, all right. Well, I mean, I was just
No, it's
hanging out
okay. It
here.
was a cool move,
Oh, you're
but
not
you
gonna
gotta
help
put
us?
the
We're just
cigarettes
doing
out.
it by yourself? Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, no,
Okay,
I
bye.
have a different job.
Okay.
I have a
What's your job?
question.
Oh,
Who are your scouts? If we
the
need...
birds.
Just those two?
These guys,
Okay.
What's
Other-
their names?
other guys.
Are
What
they
are
good?
their
You don't
names?
have names for
Oh,
us?
we don't. I don't
Can
know.
you talk
You
to
didn't
them?
ask their names?
That's
I don't
pretty-
speak Raven. It's weird, right?
Well, one of us
Ah.
does.
Ah.
Now, was that a slur?
I'm gonna need another roll. We're gonna need another roll.
Oh my god.
Nature,
18?
Nice.
you're safe. You're safe.
Oh my god.
But
Bird just started attacking her.
to these birds,
so
but they like me.
No, I think they're just gonna finish their cigarettes and then we're gonna head on out.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
This is a lot less dramatic.
back
than
on him.
You're
well,
making it?
I
Yeah.
was hoping it would
Well,
be.
you forgot to put the cigarettes out. Okay.
Yeah. this
Next
is-
time, remember that. And two.
Well, I thought we were gonna go opposite directions.
No,
and-
you said it's gonna be 15 minutes. We're gonna make a plan here.
Yeah, we kind of have to be
Well,
here.
We gotta make the plan and then we can go do it.
Also,
Okay.
on
Got us.
his question for the
Alright, well, does
scouts,
anybody
if we
wanna-
need,
Cigarette?
Want
Okay.
a cigarette?
Sure.
yeah,
Okay.
I've never smoked before.
bud.
Let's see what
Gertie
happens.
has
He gives
for,
you all a cigarette.
Gertie has for
I
sure
put it in my
smoked.
pocket.
dirty
behind
habit
my
as
ear.
I drink a gin and tonic.
Yeah, gin and tonic one hand, cigarette in the other.
One unlit cigarette.
Oh,
Add that shit to the
Add that
inventory.
to your inventory.
That's in my equipment.
Gertie's
You
for
never
sure
know when
smoking.
you need to blow up something.
Mmm.
And you need some kind of light to start it.
Yeah.
Cinematic way of starting a fire by flicking a cigarette.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
use burning hands to light my cigarette.
Oh, very cool.
Hell yeah.
Very cool.
Super cool.
I'm
Gertie
just gonna
just
use
is
a
trying to do
mage
like a-
hand to light it for me.
That's good.
Are the ravens still smoking the cigarettes?
They've put him out. He is like, okay,
We
well,
should have given
Yeah,
Apollo
okay.
a
All right.
cigar. That
Later,
would've
guys.
been
Bye.
the one,
Bye, Algonquin.
so he's gone for sure.
Yes.
And the birds are still with us?
No, he
Are
took the
they-
birds.
Okay.
out.
I want to turn, and just in case the scouts are around, I want to message, and we would know. Is it her tutor? Is that who he's looking for?
Talimir?
Yeah. Is that who you
Did that-
described?
Yeah, the description
Yeah.
Oh,
match
no,
him.
not at all.
Okay, it's someone else. Okay.
Does the description match anyone that she would know?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No. Okay.
Just making sure. No one in
Just
her
checking.
contact list.
Okay.
Because if it is, you need to go back and find him and be like, stop
Yeah, we gotta let them
immediately.
Okay, so
Alright.
we need to make a plan for this regatta.
Steal the ship.
Well, I guess if we.
Well, so
see this guy,
the
we-
regatta
Is
is
it tomorrow?
tomorrow.
This is
This is
happening
a
in 50
separate
minutes.
ship.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
But you
My
see
bad.
them preparing for the regatta.
Mhm.
Okay.
Is the ship that it's coming on a ship that theoretically, if someone wanted to keep it for the next day and go in the regatta, could you use it in the
so
regatta? Just a
the-
hypothetical question.
Like the like
Is it a barge or is it an actual ship? Like we
it's like a like commercial sort of like tanker kind
Okay,
of.
so no,
You know, it's
no.
very
Okay,
different
okay,
styles.
okay.
You have
Then
like
we can-
some racing boats
Okay, so-
and like a
Okay, I didn't think so, but
whatever, like a
just
container
curious
ship.
in case anyone wanted to. You shouldn't.
So yeah, so you
I
know
thought
that this ship is due in the dock any moment, and you are waiting. Do you have anything you want to do to
Get ready
prepare,
for
like
the
looking
dock.
out or preparing for the ship to arrive?
Again, I'm just gonna send Apollo up, just kind of be our lookout up, like eyes in the sky, like kind of giving us updates on of the moments of like this is where it's turning, this
Okay.
is the docking, kind of like guiding us from the sky.
All right. So from the sky, do you want to go ahead and give an investigation roll for Apollo?
Yeah, I can. Do I use my own? What are familiar stats?
There should be for the animal stats, I believe,
Let me go to the spell and see.
because
Could
he
I-
knows the guy you're looking for.
Mhm.
He knows the description.
Yeah.
You'd be able to tell him.
Could I just do a perception check to see if I
So
see
are we
any
just
new
pretty much
boats
being,
coming
like,
in? which
guards on the
certain
dock
way? Yeah.
From
that's
the
what it
boat,
seems
like basically when they're unloading, we're just kind of we're like the muscle.
I don't know
Just
what a
hanging out.
hawk's investigation is then.
There should be stat pages for animals.
Do you see
Well,
through him?
You just it's like
It should be
you have a
yours.
Oh, then
telepathic.
it'd be
It's a
yours.
telepathic connection.
Okay, so go
Then
ahead
it's
and do
yours.
your investigation roll.
which
You're looking
is
for this guy.
a 0. That's why I was hoping for a perception. It's a +0. Oh, it's a 4.
Okay. So he is not able to spot a man fitting that description from the sky.
That's okay.
So
He's still he's a
Do
little
we know
drunk off
exactly-
Oh yeah.
Do we know exactly where the boat's coming in? Which
yeah.
one it is?
Mm-hmm.
Might as well just hang out. Get ready.
I'm going to use a Fearbulk thing.
the. Ooh.
You can tell me how you want this to work outside of combat.
Okay.
So I have a thing called Hidden Step. As a bonus action, I can magically turn invisible until the start of my next turn or until I attack.
Okay.
So I would like to be invisible while we're waiting for this dude to show up. So
Yeah,
when he shows up, I can just be like, surprise, bonk.
I would say with So until the start of your next turn?
Yeah, this definitely feels like it's meant for combat.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the best way to use it out of combat would be.
I think it's fine if you want to use it until like your turn in an initiative order would come up.
Okay,
I think that's fine.
cool. Then I
Yeah.
am invisible.
Okay, so
I
I'm
have
gonna
one
hide.
I have one infusion I can give to somebody.
Yeah. I could also just go in the water and hang out, hide underwater.
Yeah.
What's your?
Just
Is it
'cause
the
I don't
other
think it would
infusion
help,
on
but
mine
it's
still?
fun.
No, I have an infusion on my own like armor to give me
Okay,
+1 right
okay.
now, but then I have another one I was gonna give to
Okay.
somebody
You can give
else.
that to
I can do
whoever.
returning weapon. I can do just a +1 to someone's weapon, a +1 to someone's armor.
Whatever you want.
You pick. I'm fine with whatever. I'm gonna hide and also have my mage hand ready if I need to do like a sleight of hand or something. Like if I need to steal something or pick something, I'll have that like ready to go.
May I ready an action?
yeah,
I would like to ready hold person.
okay.
Nice.
That got that fucking in the holster ready to
I mean,
I love
go.
it.
it feels like this is a good time to have it, right? Like the person's gonna come up, and we can just be like, "Stop," and then we don't have to physically attack them, and we can maybe find out what they're doing and what's going on here.
All right.
Yeah, my readied action will be my mage hand to I can make it invisible and I will have it ready to retrieve something if we need it. Like if there's like keys on him or something, I will ready an action for like a sleight of hand check or something on my mage hand, and I am hidden myself.
And so you're on this dock. You see this spot kind of open for a ship that is due to come in. Have we kind of spread out into different areas? Vikrin, invisible. You're hiding. There are
Yeah.
these warehouses that line the dock that bring in.
Are there any
you
like
know,
crates?
Are there chairs or anything near the area? Like if people were to set up, like sit down.
if you
waiting
were to
for...
go down to like the other side, like, there's like the working half and there's like the leisure half of the pier. So if you were to go down a little further, you would get into more even like beachy territory. But where this is a much more like working. So there's like posts and stuff like that.
Could I be like near a post or something, not too far away, with like my bag on the ground with the net and the fishing tackle, looking like I'm about to get ready to go on a ship, like getting all my gear
Absolutely.
ready,
Yeah.
Nice.
and have just like an eye out ready to.
I thought you were gonna say fishing.
All right.
Yeah, I don't have a fisher. Like I don't have an actual rod with
I might
me.
just be like on the
or I
dock,
was
like
going to.
pretending like I'm working on my steel defender. Like I'm just sitting there kind of like,
Yeah, just nonchalant.
An artificer with a wrench just messing with the little robot guy. So it's like, oh, he's just working on something for the... Maybe it's a thing that's working on the dock and he's fixing it. Who knows?
All right, and then Anora.
Blend in.
I was just gonna hide like a normal person.
I'm gonna be out in the open like a crazy person.
All right, so you guys kind of get in these different positions as you hear the sound of a ship pulling into the dock, and this is what you know you are looking for. And as it approaches, I guess everybody go ahead and give me a perception roll.
23.
18.
7.
Woo!
5.
Love that. You're actually working on your steel defender
Yeah.
and not paying attention.
I forgot what we're doing.
You got hyper focused on it.
11.
Oh, he does have a couple bolts loose.
So, Marin, as you were over by the water, it would make sense that you were able to spot this. Because as the ship comes in, you notice something in the water. And bobbing just above where the water breaks, you see two eyes.
A mermaid.
Watching as this ship comes in.
Is that the scout?
And that is where we are going to
What?
leave off.
Ooh.
Thank
What?
you, everyone, for listening to another episode of Rolling Through Realms, Love, Death, and Necromancy.
Smoking's bad.
Yeah, don't do it. Stay in school.
Don't do it.
Don't listen to them. Smoking is really cool.
Thank you for listening to Rolling Through Realms. Follow us on Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok, and YouTube, and be sure to share with your friends. Feel free to leave us a review wherever you listen to podcasts, Music for this episode was provided by tabletopaudio.com. Once again, I'm Erik Hurt, and you've been listening to Love, Death, and Necromancy.